evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alex Jahans, and let's look at scrolls, shall we? Because holy frigging Zarquad, 3,000 views, nearly 4,000 views on why I don't like to play against the Decay deck in Scrolls. Well, this is Scrolls. This is my character, the Farshanuk, yes, the great evil one. This is the ratio, games played for 33, games won 321, last game 9 minutes ago, and Scrolls 370, rarities 227 commons, 97 uncommons, 46 rares, and 2,977 gold. And these are all of the cheese I've got, cheese! Yes. I want to get all of these. It's never going to happen. Like, celebrity, 20 users spectating one of my matches. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen at all. Win a multiplayer or ranked match without spending 10 seconds on each of your turns. No way that is gonna happen! Not gonna happen! But anyway, so this is my my profile, the Farshanuk. Hide achievements. So I guess this is kind of going to be a New Year video, because this is something that I know people are probably going to watch. I should say that before I begin, I'm hand gestures because, I'm not doing picture-in-picture, but for some reason I'm still doing hand gestures. I should... Shitty internet. But I suppose, while this is busy, I should just say that my deck has vastly improved since that video was filmed. Okay, it has vastly improved because I have played a lot of matches, I've gotten a lot of gold, and I've gotten vastly better cards. That being said, my decks are so much better. So, in fact, let's have a look at the decks I have got, okay? Let's load the Logisio Energy Contingent. As you can see, it was modified 4 days ago. So, let's do it ABC, Yeah, I've got 2 Automata Forges, 1 Bombard, 4 Burns, and you can check it out. But essentially, this is the pile structures onto the board and then meat grinder it thing, This is, I'm going to get into a hard battle, let's keep playing shit on. And so the cards that really make this brilliant for me, that changed this for me, are Automata Forges, because they do the meat grinders when you're against Decay, because they just churn out little guys, and I want to get another one for that. Charge coils, although I had a couple of those when I recorded the video. Clock libraries, so important, okay? Because these means you can have card advantage after you've been saving up the energy, because that's the problems with energy decks, is that it takes a while to go up, to build up the energy, in order to put, like, an Iron Golem or whatever out. Machine Chants, those are brilliant. Getting more Hell Splitter Mortars has been good. Ether Pumps, invaluable. I've only got 1, but gee whiz, I wish I had some more. I just said gee whiz. Supercharged, yes, brilliant, love those. Siege Crackers, tremendous. State Machine is useful sometimes. Metal Heart, brilliant. because obviously the energy deck is one where I just pile loads of stuff on. I mean, to the extent that I've got both catapults of goo and destroyers in the deck, which means I'm adding the amount of structures that are likely to go down. And it doesn't matter if the structures themselves are shit, because as a result of Metal Heart, they can buff my creatures, and as a result of Metal Chant, I can effectively burn something. And the Machine Chant is the brilliant thing, because that's how you nerf Decay. Okay, because the big thing about Decay is that on the one hand, they attack your little guys, okay? They plink off all of your Dust Runners and your Gravelocks, okay? They just completely destroy them with poisons and curses and whatever, which is why Automatic Forges are useful. And they will even work away on like Iron Ogres and Cannon Automatons, right? But what makes them as annoying as fuck to play against is that they don't just do poisons, because poisons can be taken care of with a supercharged and an ether pump. Because you can just say, well, I've got structures, so all of your little annoying creatures are killed, and then I will slowly work on your structures until I've won. The problem is, they have harvesters, so that even as you're killing them, they're firing off, like, nukes. And, I think, yeah, I've got a harvester, so I can show you what a harvester is. Come on. Why is it not showing up? I probably just scrolled past it too fast. Sorry, this isn't my... yeah, I was about to say it's not the most entertaining stuff, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, this is a harvester. Relentless does not count down. When a creature is destroyed, harvester's countdown is decreased by 1. That's it, 8 damage. Before it's even been buffed, and it's relentless. That's the big issue with Decay, because you've got your Maya Curses, you've got your Searing Shackles, and in fact I think I might even have a Searing Shackles, but I'm not sure I'll actually look for it, because yeah, but it's got these things, and they're evil in how they are annoying as hell to fight against. And then they've got the big stuff that wipes your structures. So having a Machine Chant that effectively says, okay, I've got 6 structures on the field now, that harvester is just gone. That's what does it. I mean, I'm now winning medium kind of 70% of the time now. And it is really quite fun as a result, because I'm no longer shit at it, because I've got a good deck. Yeah, the energy deck is certainly the one that I can match Decay now, because it can do the meat grinder. If we load up the growth contingent, yeah, this is the rush deck. And it's a rush deck that's actually rather strong. The big problem with this deck is it doesn't have structures, and so it can easily be massacred by Decay. Because obviously, when you're looking at here, a lot of these Decay stuff are very cheap, right? Harvester, that's an 8 creature, okay? With 6 health, that's an effective wall, and that does loads of damage for free. So this is a cheap deck that does lots of poison damage, and so going up against a growth deck is kind of difficult, because Beast Rat's dead, Ragged Wolf dead, but the thing with the growth deck is it's very healing, okay? and it can, it's very healy, and it can build buffs thanks to the berserkers and the breakers, and also it's got damage that can be put on the field now, like the Kinfolk Veteran or the Ragged Wolf. And it's got effective wall creatures. I mean, essentially, you get this instead of a destroyer. The Sister of the Bear, yeah, and it's got some stuff that means it's really great for healing. Because it's got, heal your idols. Heal all the units. Heal units. Buff units. Buff units. And even, I am so glad I got this. Fierce Tactics. All melee creatures become relentless until the end of turn. So this means is that because the growth deck is essentially a cheap deck that churns the shit out to the extent that, where is it? Yeah, Brother of the Wolf, I've got 3 of these. This is basically a cheap cannon automaton, right? But it will produce Ragged Wolves, which will attack on the turn they are created, because they have haste. And so you can just fill your deck with creatures. But the problem with those is that because it's all creatures with very few structures, and the structures mainly do healing, this heals itself, this heals other people, this heals other people, this damages those who attack it, this buffs them. This one is very much the kind of munchkin-y. It can be played very well, but there are obvious limitations, and you can be easily curb stomped by an energy deck or a decay deck that just manages to be quick about it. Okay, because if they can start wheeling down your creatures, then that's it, you've lost. Because to a certain extent, there's no way you can get back once there's lots of creature damage on the field, once there's lots of poison. Although, of course, this can do poison as well. And yeah, I don't know why I can't see poison at the moment. Yeah, no, there it is. Yeah, it's got. Yeah, it's a good deck. This one. The order is more difficult. It's very much a strategic deck, because this is that odd thing of it doesn't do a lot of damage, and it takes ages to start up, like even longer than a energy deck, because with an energy deck you basically just need to save up the energy to the Iron Golem, and then you can use like the machine chance to get up if you need any more than that. Whereas with this, you're gonna be wanting to play a lot of honourable generals, and it's like, because the cheap guys are people like the Ducal Skirmisher and the Ducal Spearman, who are at 4. If you want to play more than one a turn, you need to have 8 order saved up. And like the Imperial Resources, that's a brilliant card to have, a brilliant scroll to have, but you have got to have a lot of order so that when you play it matters. Because it's kind of thing whereby if you had, like, say, 20 order, then you could play this, and you could play this, and then you could play some ducal spearmen and stuff, and then suddenly it's a bit of a formidable thing. But even then, you'd want to be having, you know, like 30 to get more of the ducal down. You can't have so much of a straight, oh, you think I'm done for? Well, aha! Imperial resources and all my other guys, and I'm back in the ring. But this does have some nice things like heritage. When enchanted unit is destroyed, you draw 2 scrolls. Powerbound, increase your order by 1. Faith chains, deals 1 damage to each of the opponent's idols. And there are better cards, because I've seen them played against me. But I haven't gotten much good cards for this at the moment. It has been useful in some of the trials, though. So, in fact, let's look at the trials, I think. Connection lost, reconnecting. Okay, so I'll play through these trials for you guys if you want. Like, starting from even tutorial and going through if you like the look of this and if you're interested. Because, hey, nearly 400, well, not nearly 400, but nearly 4,000 views on a video about scrolls. So, if you guys want this, then I'll happily go through these again. But, it certainly, the one that, this one, no, not Maximum Wolf, was it? Yeah, I think it was Maximum Wolf. You start with 5. You start with 5 units of energy, order, and whatever. You start with 5 units of whatever faction you have. And so I created the decks to conquer that. And there's even like others where you have like 1 of each at the start. And so I created. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, try again. Yeah. I created things like, yeah, these are all of the stuff that I created just to beat. You know, Logisio Multicore level 5, which is just insane because it essentially has all of the things. You know, Royal Vanguards, Cannon Automatons, Burns, and to be honest, this is quite out of date. But still, this, if you can have 5 of each thing down at a time, this is quite good. And that's how I won Maximum Wolf, because it's just, I have level 5 starting off, ha. And I've even created, Logisio Cheapo deck, which is all like 1 or 2, with like the odd ether pump where it's like, if I have the energy, I can put out that, because it'd be damn useful. If I have the energy, I can put out that, because that'd be damn useful. But, yeah, this is the thing, you've got to build an effective deck. And there are times where I will just play a trial. The first time, completely lose to it. Build a new deck specifically to beat it, and then go back and try it again. So, I think let's have a game, and if I need to, I'll split this into 2 parts. Okay.